We all know what that classic Minecraft world looks like, but what if your normal world that you came to know and love looked a little bit different? That's right, I'm going to be speedrunning Minecraft, but each chunk has a different block in it. From overworld to nether to end, I'm going to show you what a Minecraft chunk block speedrun looks like. So we start off by actually recreating the world, which this took me a couple tries. This is kind of like a little bit of a set seed run, I would say. So we recreate the world, and once we load in, we go ahead, we spawn in a jungle. I mean, it may not look like it, but it's actually a jungle. No jungle edge or anything like that. So we spawn in a jungle. We get our 3 logs and we book it straight to a jungle temple. And the reason I go to this jungle temple is because I need cobblestone. And there's no other place. I can't just dig down and get cobblestone because, as you can see, they're the chunks and they don't have cobblestone under them. They're just full of 1 block. And I get jumped by this zombie. It's on fire, so I mean, that's obviously a good start, already at 3.5 hearts. So I go ahead, I get my cobblestone, and I actually get 6 cobblestone because I need a pickaxe and I need an axe. So I go ahead, grab my crafting table, and as you can see, there is a literal chunk full of lava right next to me, and that is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a full chunk of lava to get into the nether. And I see this ruined portal, I grab it, I grab the boots and the helmet and the flint and steel, which I actually really need. And I walk past this chunk of just iron blocks. And luckily for me, I can mine iron blocks with a stone pickaxe. If I couldn't, I probably wouldn't be running this seed. So I go ahead, I grab 5 iron blocks in total. I know it looks like 4, but I grabbed another one. I make full armor, which I didn't really need to make that helmet or those boots, but I did anyway because I'm stupid. And I make an axe, a shovel, and a hoe. Now I'm wondering why I would make a hoe. The reason for that is when I enter the nether, you're gonna see something actually pretty cool. So I go ahead, build my portal. I always do the L on the left, or the mini L on the left, and then the upside down L on the right, just because I'm used to it. So I light my portal, and now I'm going in the nether. And the nether, it doesn't look any different. So the reason I grabbed the hoe is because of those hay bales right there that literally saved the whole entire run. If I didn't have, there was no food in the overworld, because animals just don't spawn. They usually just don't spawn on blocks like these, I would say, because I never really see them. So I got plenty of wood, and I am traveling in a soul sand valley, as you guys can see from the bone blocks and everything. And this is actually the hardest part of the run for me, to be honest, because I decided that this would be a good seed to just build across and get hit by blazes. So I'm deciding to get hit by blazes, and as you can see also, there's TNT below me lighting, but it's not going off. This is because Duncan, the creator of this little mod, he thought it'd be best that TNT would not light up, because if you have a chunk full of TNT and it lights up, yeah, that's kind of gonna crash your game just a little bit, So I've entered the fortress, right, and it's just full of blazes, it's full of wither skeletons, and this is one of the worst nether fortress splits I've had in a while. So I just gotta kill the skeletons, kill the blazes, and it's an absolute shit show. I don't know how to explain this. I almost died several times. And that is exactly why I made the iron armor as well, so I wouldn't die. And I didn't make a shield either, just because, Sizzler, that's all. So I use, I see to my left that there are just a crap ton of blazes shooting at me. So I have to build, I have to hide, and unfortunately for me, I am right under a whole entire just wood chunk block. So the whole wood is gonna end up burning, and I'm placing down wood as well. So the wood's gonna burn as well. So I'm like, alright, I gotta get the heck out of here. Luckily, I have food to assist me, but that was a pretty close call there. I've got five blaze rods, and I'm looking at this one last blaze, and another one spawns. So I'm like, alright, I gotta kill this one. It does drop a rod. I killed this one for extra effort, doesn't drop a rod, and I'm out. I'm out at 5:20. Wood is burning everywhere. It's an absolute shit show. So I'm glad to be out of there, and I am actually heading to a bastion that I saw later in the run. So that's the main reason why I decided to run this seed. It's a treasure bastion. It's not too good, but I decided to stop at a chunk full of diamond ore and grab 3 diamonds and make a diamond pickaxe, because, you know, why not? I've got 2 extra sticks. And I also decided to get some more wood for blocks, for block purposes. And now I'm heading to the treasure bastion. And my looting of a treasure bastion, I would say, isn't that good. I see a skeleton just standing there, so I decided to just hit it off. And I am now looting the treasure bastion. And what I'm thinking right now is I'm thinking like, wow, I just got out of that fortress. Got out of that fortress nice and clean. Didn't take a single hit. Those blazes had nothing on me. So right now, obviously I've said this before, looting the treasure bastion, completely scuff up where I'm supposed to dig. But I get it. And now I throw the gold into the little hole. And actually, surprisingly, a lot of piglins come. I haven't seen that many piglins in a while. And another one just surprise attacks me. So this treasure bastion, I don't think it's that good, to be honest. Yeah, there was barely any gold, the first one. There was literally 2 gold blocks. I think the other side was a lot better, in my opinion. I mean, just knowing based off facts on how many gold I got. So I think I got 4 gold. And yeah, I got 4 gold. I didn't check the side, but you know. And I throw all my gold down. Piglins go and get it. And there's another piglin that comes out of nowhere. So I'm running away from this piglin right now. And I finally get it up to a safe spot. I regen. I sort my inventory as well. And I got 16 pearls. Actually, you know, 20 pearls. And that piglin is uninterested in me now. And all the other piglins have finished trading, so I decided to just chuck a gravel down there, get all my stuff. I got 9 obsidian. Wait for 1 trade. I don't get it. But then that one piglin that I decided to trade with gives me an obsidian. So I'm like, alright, I'm out of here. So I pearl down. I pearl away from this treasure bastion that I had such trouble with. And I make my way to my blind travel, which is actually... I scouted the sea before. The blind travel is actually pretty good. It's no exposed stronghold, but it's definitely close. And my dig down spot for the stronghold is definitely very nice. So I'm making my way. I mean, look at this nether. This nether looks really weird. Pearl onto some black stained glass. You can see the lava below me, which is actually pretty cool. And I make my portal. And I have a blind time of 8:55. So I blind onto the land. I throw my first eye, and I already know where this is, but just gotta throw the second eye for reassurance. I throw the second eye, go straight down, and it happens to go down on some wool. So that's actually pretty good for making beds. And luckily I have 9 extra iron, so I can make shears. So I go ahead, I make shears, I dig down with those shears, which you don't see that every day. I dig down with those shears. I end up getting, I think, 13 gray wool, so that's pretty good for the 1 cycle. I mean, usually a good speedrunner needs 4 beds, but I make like 6 just for reassurance. And I'm already getting attacked by zombies. I know where the portal room is already. This is the only normal part of the run. It's just navigating the stronghold. So I go ahead, I get in the portal room, I place all my eyes, and now I'm in the end. And of course the end looks no different. Just completely different chunks, completely different blocks of chunks, chunks of blocks, blocks of chunks, whatever you want to call it. I go ahead, I make my beds, and I throw out my light gray wool on accident. So I pick that back up, make 4 light gray beds and 2 white beds. And I am waiting for the 1 cycle. I gotta place down my contraption, and then I gotta wait for the 1 cycle. And there's TNT actually right next to the fountain, so that's actually pretty nice. But luckily it doesn't explode, just because, like I said in the past, TNT won't explode, otherwise it crashes your game. So I wait for the perch. It actually perches immediately, so that's pretty nice. I can finish this run really fast, and I end up 5-betting the dragon, I think. Yes, I 5-bet the dragon, or 4 plus 1, and I get a nice time of around 11:20. And that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys in another video. Let me know if this was, cool to watch. I think it was fun to make. I think I might do more challenges like these. I'll see you guys later.